All right. So we're gonna attempt to mix and make our own putty here. I'm gonna try to do it. I need to get me I got a piece of plastic right here. Work out. Make our own putty. Real quick. We'll make our own putty up. I don't want to ruin part of my weight bench. But, okay, I can't. Alright. I'm gonna have to keep it on this side since I started this way. I'll leave this light like this and leave my phone on that light. But we're gonna make our own putty to fill these voids. I'm gonna flip it so y'all can see. Just got in my cabin seal. I'm gonna have to put on a mask to fuck with that shit. Alright, excuse me. Part A, I'm getting low. Part B, tabletop epoxy. These are the 5-to-1s. This is 5-to-1 epoxy back there, but I'm not gonna use that because I don't know what the safe rating is on that as far as aquarium, so I'm using it on the outside. And other things, I did use it to do my fiberglass cloth. But anyways, 5 parts this to 1 part this. The applicator automatically dispenses at those parts. So if I get 5 pumps of this, I gotta get 5 pumps of that. And that's that. It takes the guesswork out of it. But my epoxies, I mix that straight away in here. Sound like a brick in the bottom of that. It's because I've been mixing in it. When I do my tabletop, I've been doing the separate parts in the cups. So it kind of sticky a little bit. Just label part B and part A. So I'll pour what I need to part B and what I need to part A, and then mix them in there. So I'm gonna get these cups over there. It's part A. Part B. So start out with part A. So part A, as you can see, part A, I'll guess for this, I'm gonna do 150 milliliters to start out. Okay. There we go, a little over 150 mil. We're gonna pour the same amount of part B in the next container. Put that up, this rag getting hard too. Part B. Go up to equal parts. So about the same amount of part A and part B. If you can see that. Somebody said get it on film, so I'm trying. Shit wiped up. Try to keep it clean as possible. This cabin seal, this shit is really light. I mean, it's light as a feather. I guess they do it by gallons because it's so light. I'm gonna put on a mask when I go to this. Is fumed silica. Additive filler. So this is to help us thicken the epoxy. Okay, so we're gonna sit that there. We're gonna get our mixing stick. We'll get everything else. It's a hard mixing and the leftovers have been in the cup. It's basically solid as a rock. Okay, so let me lean this so I can get busy. So here, come with part B in there because it's the one I picked up first. So I'm gonna rub this stick all along the walls, and I try to get everything out every time, you know, scraping it and getting it out. So that's part B. So I'm coming with part. I don't want to mix my stick yet in both because I don't want to rock this cup up with this stuff or get it tacky. So give me 1 second, let me wipe this. Get it cleaned up. So this is part A. See how thick that is and all that stuff. So basically, when you're mixing part B and part A, what I like to do, I'll take it when first it gets cloudy. When I guess the reaction starts to happen or whatever, it gets cloudy. So I'll take it to once it starts to, it'll start, as it gets mixed together, it'll clear up. They recommend that you mix it for a few minutes before applying. So we do that. And when you're mixing, you gotta, it's like I kind of scrubbed it out, you gotta kind of do the same. I'm running out of donation clothes. I've been using donation clothes for rags. And for this cabin seal, this shit is really loose and particles get to going everywhere. I don't have a spoon. I need a spoon. Because I don't want it taken off. Too big. First, I'm gonna mix my epoxy. So with this epoxy, I wish I could show you in there. I don't go through the cloudy phase. I'm cloudy. When it's first starting to come together, I want you to scratch the bottom and the sides when mixing. I don't have this mask on for this epoxy. I have it on for this cabin seal. It is silica. Silica ain't good to breathe in, so. I can get this to the consistency I need it. Wanted to get to it to where it starts to clear up. And I'm mixing kind of fast. I'm not supposed to be mixing this fast, but I normally do what you'll see in this tabletop epoxy. You start seeing little bubbles flying around. You know, because it's so, I guess it's so thick. I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to get us to the clear point. We bought there where it's totally mixed. We got a total mix of the that shit flying around already. Try to get to where I can sit down, so. Oh shit, wrong side of the weight bench. Try to sit this down and show you. I've been using this it's a lot of bubbles in there. This is the thing with epoxy, is the mixing, so that you get the proper setup, everything mixed together, because it's supposed to be so exact in how much parts to how many parts. And I guess we're gonna hold there, because we're gonna add silica. So let's get ready to add this stuff to thicken this stuff up. And this shit is flying. I don't want to breathe it. So we're gonna come with this much. Shit is flying around. No. So we don't keep it flying around. We're gonna try to shock, try to poke it in. Hey, what's up, Steven?
You gonna feed them fishes?
You can feed them today. I fed them Friday.
Huh?
I think I fed them Friday, but yeah, it's time for them to eat again. This is to thicken epoxy. We don't need it runny. And I want to get the silica in there before I start to mix. So it ain't floating around. And this is to the consistency, and it's not even mixed. And it still don't seem like it's good enough. We'll see. Let me mix for a second, and we'll see if we're gonna add some more. This is how come I said it was gonna be about to the look of a, if I had did the, and I don't want to mix with 5 to 1 for 2 reasons. I do have a slow hardener, and it's not hot. I didn't get the fast hardener. I did not want to be fighting with that. I do not want to fight with it setting up too quick on me. And that slow harder is beautiful, but I don't know what it's I don't know what it's this is what am I trying to say? It's aquarium safeness is. I know this is let me tilt this a little bit more. This is food safe, so we could cook on these. These countertop epoxies is meant for that. Countertops and stuff like that. So you chop up food on your countertop and this, cook the food and all that. So it's safe for us to do that. So I figure if it's safe for us to do that, it's safe for the aquarium fish as well. Safe to cook on, put your food on, your meats on. So this is the consistency. It'll be good for the bottom. This is actually good enough for me to do the bottom with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill the gaps, get them filled, and wipe off the excess. But I don't think it's good enough for me to do the sides. I'm gonna go a little heavier, because I'm gonna wanna keep going. I don't know, I don't think y'all can see this shit, but it's flying around. I don't wanna be too thick either, because I wanna get some soaking in. And again, we are pouring over this. This is gonna be to just to seal up those voids. And we're gonna pour over it again. Yeah, I think we to the consistency. Let's get it in, I can tell. And the drier we make this, the faster it's supposed to set up. And this is how you make an epoxy putty. I've been doing my homework, fellas. This tank it's been on my mind. So I have to do my homework. Watch how boat builders seal up a hole and seal up their beams and stuff. And learn how to make the stuff that they use. Watching how to pour epoxy. So this is our consistency now. Let me stop it. This is our consistency now. I think we're gonna work with that. So let's see. Here we are, and I don't want to do this, but I am. I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna come and use this to seal up a crack for me real quick, since I'm holding the camera, and we will wipe it. I will wipe up the excess. So we basically take it over that crack that we got there. use this as a putty knife for now. Get it pressed down in there. Till we get the smooth surface part. And I'll come back over that and wipe that section clean. I think I'm gonna use a putty knife now. And get this excess up. I don't like using these thin putty knives either. It's this small of a putty knife. That's it. I'll get this excess up. Come wipe it up, whatever. Or let it dry. Shit, fuck it. Don't matter. Kind of just feathering it out. So over here. Here I got a couple voids here. Here. One here. This is a little spot. That's enough. I mixed up too much. Way too much. Okay, so make sure, yeah. So we got that, we got one here. Get that pushed up in there real good. There you go. I'm gonna take care of all our spots, man. Before we pour again, we got one here. And we opened up right there, so we're gonna take care of that. Little pinhole. Make sure we pushed in there. that spot. We'll come wipe. Oh shit, got it here. Drip. We'll come wipe this stuff up. I ain't get it now. Cause I don't want, what I don't want is too much white in my oh. Yes, sir. He's somewhere in there. In the room.
He's somewhere in there?
Uh-huh. Yep. Say hi, Solomon.
Hi.
All right, you gotta wash the face, buddy. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. Not much to it.
Daddy, come outside with this.
No, it's raining.
Just raining?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take care of the low spots. I don't remember where the other ones were. Oh, over here, I see it. Here we go. There's a few more. It's hard to see them. You know, I got one low in the seam over here. Yeah, I've been watching. Uh-oh, I don't know if I had the camera on there or not. Here I got one. Somewhere low. That I'm missing. Get that up. Oh, right here. Almost passed that boy up. There we go, right here. This is a nice one. Now the epoxy's in there, but it went in there. The gap was a little too much, I guess. For the, make sure this ain't one. Yeah, it was a small one. Epoxy actually sunk in there. And I showed those drips. On the opposite side of the body of the aquarium. I wanna documenting the build. And it was just too much, I guess. For the epoxy to hold. It just dripped down. So, but man, I guess that's it. I hope a lot of that was in the video. This is an epoxy putty. This is how you would come back and fill a void where the epoxy went on through. Fill that cavity. Pour another coat of epoxy. That's how we doing it. All right, deuces.